Hello, gentle viewers. Try number three. Um, they're going to be reviewing a film today for y'all. Haven't done a video in a while, like a proper video. So I thought I would. Yeah. So I'm going to be reviewing Into the Wild. I was gonna do this for the DVD watchers next week, but I watched it today, and I just had to. I do it for my channel. So basically, Into the Wild stars Emile Hirsch. Is that how you pronounce it? Um, as this guy. Basically, he's just graduated from college, and he kind of doesn't really fit in with his family, and he goes off on a trip. Well, his parents think he's going to come back, but he just doesn't. He goes off around places and just explores and sort of becomes one with nature and meets all these different people. And what an amazing film that was. I can see now why this is Cityscape's all-time favourite film, because bloody hell, that was amazing. Um, First of all, actors. We do see a lot of, well, not a lot, but like quite a few different characters. And I was surprised Vince Vaughn was in this, because it seems like more of an independent film. But no matter how brief the character does appear within the film, it's quite you get quite attached to them. And I especially like, what's her face? Is it Kristen Stewart? Yeah, Kristen Stewart, who's in like Zathura, and she's going to be in Twilight that's coming out. Anyways, and it's such a great film because there's not a whole lot of story, but it's so much of a character piece. It really focuses on relationships and finding out who you are and just being yourself. And it's quite a mesmerizing film as well. It's the locations and the shots, and just every shot just feels like it could be a painting or something. I'm just like, oh, that's beautiful, and then goes the next shot. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, that's beautiful. And you're kind of it's great because you're kind of wandering back and forth. Where is this? For a while, I was like, where is this film going? And I was like, it's not really about that, though, is it? To an extent, I suppose. Um, I also really just dug the way in which the film was sort of presented, with the sister doing the narration, um, and then having sort of when she comes in over, we'll see like not flashbacks. Well, I guess yeah, flashbacks kind of their parents and stuff, and sort of going back and forth between stuff like that, but ultimately focusing on this dog right here. Dog. Um, and one thing, a couple things bugged me about the film. Let's lay them down right now. Jumping back and forth between the journey to Alaska, I suppose, and the bus stuff. Because unless I was missing something completely, he was like there was that part of the storyline. And then there was the bus stuff. Yeah, if you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, you have no idea. And that was like two separate kind of things, and one was sort of leading up to the other, kind of. Um, and that kind of confused me as to where we were in the story. I was like, all right, is he just got there now, or is it still okay? We're still in that part, right? So he's still traveling there. Okay, he's meeting these people. Okay, now we're back at the bus. And another thing that bugged me, there's a scene where he's eating an apple, and he's like, "Oh, this is the best apple I've ever had. It's great." Um, and it kind of does some jump cuts, like obviously different takes probably of him just sort of improvising and saying funny stuff. And then the last shot is just him looking right in the camera like that, and that just really bugged me for some reason. It just kind of took away from the film a little bit, but it was just a little thing. Um, and then but yeah, back to the good stuff. Um, Emile Hirsch's his change in his character was quite interesting, and sort of the way you saw him develop, and just the way he became more and more sort of trampish, should I say? Hands are doing all the work in this review. I really liked the older man. he meets up sort of near the end of the film, I guess you could say. Their relationship, and you got really involved in that. So when he goes off, I was like, oh no, I should cry. And it did make me really sad. The ending won't give it away. I think it is a true. Well, obviously, it's a unless they're just fucking around with you, which doesn't seem likely. It's a true story because they have a photo of the real guy and said, "Oh, we found this," and but the ending, oh, it's heartbreaking. Oh, that's all I'll say. Don't want to spoil too much of it. It's really great. But yeah, what a good film that was. She was good too. All the relationships, it was just so good. This is a shit review, but I highly recommend this. If you see this cheap or whatever, you want to check it out. I mean, it may not be for those who sort of only like, not to sound like a snob or anything, but sort of like big action films, that's the kind of stuff we're into. Like, say, I just love the Bourne films. They're my favourites. I'm looking at you, guy in Humber's interview, if you're watching, which you aren't. This may not be your kind of thing if you're into that, but I like big action films. I like to dabble in both. So what, just check it out anyways. If you'll dig it. You'll dig. Jive. Whew. 9 out of 10. That's my, yeah. Here we go. Thumbs it up. 9 out of 10. Mesmerizing and unforgettable. That's my sum up review there, just from Daily Star. Me and Daily Star. Yeah, this is the 2-disc version, by the way, Cityscape. I know I've been posting about how I got it and you haven't. I'll show that this will be in my next update. But yeah, awesome film. Highly recommended. Alright, peace.